Hi everyone. We have already discussed the conversion from binary to decimal, decimal to binary, decimal to octal. Okay. Then now let's go to next topic, that is decimal to hex conversion. Decimal number to hexadecimal. That means, see, in this case of conversion like binary to binary or decimal to octal, what we have done, that means the divisor, that is in this case of decimal to binary, the divisor will be 2, and in this case of octal, the repeated division by 8. Same process is in this case, but the difference is repeated division by 16 instead of 8, repeated division by 16, because the base of hexadecimal is 16. That's why. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay, so repeated division by 16. Let's do one example. Here decimal to hex, that means 864. This is decimal value. So what is the radix? 10. 10 is the radix. So how can we convert this decimal number into hexadecimal? We have already told the repeated division by 16. So 864 by 16. So how many 16s are there in 8? 8 is smaller than 16. So we can take 2 digit, that is 86. So how many 16s are there in 86? 5. So 5, 16. 5 into 16, that is 80. Remaining, what is 80 out of 86? Yes, remaining 6. So 6, 4. Here 6, 6, 4, 64. Then how many 16s are there in 64? 4. Very good. 4. So the remainder will be 0. Clear? Again 54 divided by 16. So we will get 3 and the remainder will be 6. Okay. Next, again divided by 16, then 0, remainder will be 3. So the number from bottom to top. Here we can take this value. So the answer is 360 to the base 16. This is the hexadecimal value of this decimal number. Do remember this repeated division by 16. Decimal to binary, repeated division by 2. Decimal to octal, repeated division by 8. And in this case of decimal to hex, repeated division by 16. Clear? And next, hex to decimal. How can we do hex to decimal? Hex to decimal. Hex to decimal. Hex to decimal. See, in this case of binary to decimal, what we have done in this case of binary to decimal? Yes, positional weightage. You know that. Like that, here there is positional weight. Like instead of 2, here we have 16. That means 16 raised to 0, 16 raised to 1, 16 raised to 2, and so on. For example, 3A8. This is hexadecimal number. So the base of this number is 16. We are going to convert this hexadecimal into decimal number. So here 3A, A represents 10. Okay, 8. So we can note this weight, positional weight. That means 16 raised to 0 here. This is LSB and this is MSB. And here 16 raised to 1 and here 16 raised to 2. And we can multiply this digit by this weight. So 3 into 16 raised to 2 plus the same procedure. A, what is the number of A? Yes, 10. 10 into 16 raised to 1 plus, yes, 8 into 16 raised to 0. Okay, then 3 into 16 square which is equal to 256. So 3 into 256 plus 10 into 16 raised to 1, that is 16. You know, n raised to 1, that will become n, and n raised to 0, when the power becomes 0, it will give the result, that is 1. In this case of any number, if the power is 0, the result will be 1. So 16 raised to 0, the result will be 1. Okay, plus 8 into 1. Then 3 into 256 plus 10 into 16 plus 8. Okay, the result will be 936. What is the base? Hex to decimal. So the base is 10. Clear? This is the value. So this is a way to convert hexadecimal into decimal. So my question is, how can we do in fractional part? For example, 53.53f. Okay, f point, because this is hexadecimal, you know, dot 42. This is hexadecimal, and we are going to convert this hexa into what decimal number system. Like that, what 53f 53f dot, that means 0.42. We can put this positional weightage, like here 16 raised to 0, 16 raised to 1, 16 raised to 2. Okay, and here what is? Yes, 16 raised to minus 1, 16 raised to minus 2, like that, which gives the result 5 into 16 square plus 3 into 16 plus f. What is the value of f? 15. You know, a is 10, b is 11, c is 12, then d is 13, e is 14, and f will become 15. So the value become 15. 15 into 16 raised to 0, that is 1. So 15 point. How can we represent this? 4 into 16 raised to minus 1, that means 4 into 1 by 16. Okay, 1 by 16 plus 2 into 1 by 16 raised to 2. Okay, this is a way to find out the result. So we will get the result of 5 into 16 square, that is 1280 plus 48 plus 15 plus, what is the result here? 4 by 16. So 0.25, you know, and plus 2 into 1 by 16 square, then 0.00781. I will write here 1280 plus 48 here, then 15 plus, we can add all these things, 0.25 plus 0.00781, like that, and finally we will get the result 1343.257. and what is the base? 10, because this is decimal value. Clear? So in this case of point value, we will generate the result by using 16 raised to minus 1, because this is hexadecimal value. And in this case of binary, if it has point, that means fractional part, we can add this, instead of 16 we can put 2 raised to minus 1, 2 raised to minus 2, like that. Here the base is 16, that's why we have added this 16. So it is very easiest method. Okay.